Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back. Today starts another week of online learning, Dublin, Coffin, physical science learning, online distance learning. Crushed it. All right, so a couple things before we get started for this week. Just a couple heads up, a couple reminders. Number one, make sure you're sticking to a plan. Make sure you're making yourself a plan. Hopefully, you're listening to this Monday morning, and you're kind of hopefully taking my advice. And probably the advice of other teachers is that your first things you're doing is you're looking through your classes and deciding what needs to get done. I sent out to everyone in an email a sheet to kind of help you organize not just a to-do list, but also like which hours of the days you're going to do your work. Make sure you mix in playtime and work time and eating time. And I know I know this is going to go through or in one ear out the other. Make sure you're going on a regular sleep schedule. Good gravy. Kids are turning things in at like 2:30 in the morning. All right. Get yourself right. Put yourself in a workspace. Put yourself in the work mindset. You're more likely going to work that way. Remember the suggestions I gave right before we started all this. When you wake up at a decent time. Wake up and change from one sweatpants to another sweatpants, but get dressed, take a shower, all right, and make sure you go to bed that same day, not the next morning, all right, that same day, all right. If you do all your work, you're only working for if you're doing all your work every day, you're only doing 2-3 hours a day. You're that leaves, even if you're sleeping 12 hours, and 3 hours of work, let's do the math. It's 9 hours of doing what you want to do. Just plan it out. All right, sorry. Second thing, don't forget in this Waves folder here on Schoology, there is still all the things you need to, or all the things that we have. Now, I know this list is getting kind of long now and it can look intimidating, but it's because it's just every single thing that we've done so far. All right. Every single thing we've done. And the primary resource that you want to work from when you go through this is this right here, the assignment list, right? So you're going to click on that. I like to open it in a separate tab. See some people doing some late night work. And so here's our assignment for this week. You can find inspiration from others, but determination solely your responsibility. All right. You can feel that motivation to kind of be like, all right, I'm going to do better this week. But it is your responsibility to do it. All right. You got to just do it. Like, you have to take control of your actions. It's your body. It's your life. You take care of it. All right. So first things, I'm still got my office hours at the same time. It's optional. I mean, we didn't have a lot of questions last week, but that's fine. I really like talking to those who were there. It really actually feels really nice to kind of just talk and see you guys, since I don't get to see you guys every day. All right. Now, I normally break this down into about three major assignments or 3 topics for the week. This week, there's only going to be 2, because one of those 2 is going to be your unit test. All right. So let's talk a little about how that's going to work. First, you got your first assignment, which is on the last page, which is wave behavior. This is going to be a lot of terminology and diagrams. It's pretty straightforward, but again, it's just terminology and diagrams. So make sure you have your handy-dandy notebooks and handy-dandy notebooks. Apologies, and make sure you're ready to draw some pictures. You'll do a Schoology practice, and then you're going to take the online quiz. That was another question people were asking about. Like, it was coming up on the side over here as like the quiz was due, but like they couldn't click on it. Remember, it says on here that you need that the link is on Schoology. You need to go in here, go to the link, and find the online quiz that it's asking you to take. All right. Another thing while I'm in here, don't forget, if you haven't taken your customer care division project, make sure you do that. Sorry. All right. Once you've done that, then I have some review questions. I have my grudge ball questions. I just have a link to it. It's a good idea to spend and half an hour, 20 minutes going through those, seeing how you do. I suggest trying to do it first with no notebook, or at least with it closed or don't look down. See how well you do, and then go back and answer the ones that you need your notebook to kind of answer. And if you can't find it in your notebook, then you need to do some real work. All right. When you are ready, you're going to be taking your online test. Now, your online test is only going to be available on Tuesday, or sorry. Your online Waves online learning test is only available on Thursday and Friday this week. Any day Thursday, or anytime Thursday, anytime Friday, but it is only available on Thursday and Friday this week. So make a plan, set a reminder on your phone. Do not forget. You can set it anytime you want during those 2 days. All right. If that's a problem for whatever reason, please email me. If you don't message me and then 3 weeks later you don't tell me, like, how do I know? I don't get to see you every day, so you have to communicate with me. All right. It is going to be timed. It's just so that it doesn't get stuck open and things like that. But I feel like I gave plenty of time to do it if you've done your work. All right. So just make sure, you take your time. All right. And you just take your time when you're doing it. Um, just do the best you can. But again, it's only going to be open for those 2 days. So make sure you make a note. Okay, so those are the 2 things for this week. Just gonna do a little bit of notes on weight behavior. I guess 2.5 notes on weight behavior. A little bit of review, and when you are ready on Thursday and Friday, it's gonna be your test. I did Thursday and Friday because I'm still gonna have my office hours, and if you want me to go over any question, I won't go over any test questions. But if you want me to go over any questions ahead of time, especially on the grudge ball, Thursday's office hour is the best time to do that, from 2 to 3. Okay. Oh, 2 things before I finish, and then I'll be kind of done. Number one, make sure you're checking your emails. Come on, this is the best way I've said this before. This is the best way for teachers to communicate with you. I send out my emails. A lot of people forget to do a quiz. Like, they just it's fine. I mean, you got a lot of things to do, and sometimes you did everything except for this one little thing. And so I just sent a little reminder saying, hey, make sure you look. With that said, the second thing, check Schoology. Check Schoology for all your subjects. Look at your grade part, not because you want to necessarily look at your grade, but because you want to see what's missing. Maybe you missed something, right? Just to make sure. Just make sure you're looking at it. You make yourself communicating. You need to communicate with me. I still get up bright and early every day. I'm often on my computer throughout the day because I'm with my kids here at home. But as soon as I get an email or a direct message, I hop on it right away. I stop what I'm doing and I do what I can to immediately try and resolve it. If anyone, you can ask anyone who's messaged me so far. I'm pretty good about it so far. Otherwise, I wish I could be there every day to motivate you guys and get you guys going and hear your stories and learn new TikTok dances and all stuff like that. But I'll just have to suffice with the 6 or 7 people that show up at my office meetings. But that's cool too. I'm just teasing. Hope everyone feels better, refreshed, ready to go. Mid-April. Here we go. Good luck, and may the science be with you.